Right now, folks, we have very, very evil, dirty men and women running our government, males and females running our government, our police departments, city councils, mayors. You have made an awful mistake by allowing these people to control our country. They're going out of control because they have no love. And they don't love white people. Likewise, they don't love anyone. They don't love the blacks. They don't love the Hispanics. They love no one. Their only purpose in life is to try to gain power and wealth for themselves. And the sooner you wake up and realize that, the quicker things will start to change. Things will change. Good can conquer evil. But if you're not of good, it's not going to happen. It is amazing to see what's happening in America today. I never thought that I would see the evil people running the country and they're not afraid of being arrested or anything. They want to defund the police department, shut down all the prisons, let all the inmates out to cause as much chaos, confusion, division as possible. Because the more they cause, they think that's better for them. I want to give you the example of a really evil, nasty, dirty old female, the Wicked Witch of the West, Maxie Waters. And because she's been voted in by blacks, they're not going to vote her out. This is from Breitbart. Today, the closing arguments for the trial of Derek Chauvin will be presented. And Derek Chauvin is the guy the police officer in Milwaukee that was accused of killing an unemployed drug addict, the black guy there, out of Minnesota, I mean. And they are pretending to care about this black unemployed drug addict when they really don't. It's just a way, yet another way of causing as much chaos as possible in order to divide and conquer. Maxie Waters, the Democrats, and the Republicans, they love no one. Zero. It's about power and wealth. And don't think that you have the Republicans supporting you. To the voters, Republican voters, the Republicans in Congress, the Senate, statewide, they're not for you. Really. They are not for the voters at all. They're just giving lip service, pretending that they care and pretending that they're concerned. They're not. They want as many illegals in this country as possible. They want the chaos and confusion that you see happening as possible. Really. So, and the proof is in the pudding. When the Great White Hope, Donald Trump, was in there, they didn't help Donald Trump do anything. They fought against him, the Republicans. They fought along with the media and the Democrats to get Donald Trump out of there. They didn't want to drain the swamp. They wanted to maintain power and wealth for themselves. And we are allowing these people to stay in government for too long. They should get only 4 years, and then they're out. Term limit. On Saturday, the Wicked Witch of the West with the low IQ, Maxie Waters, a Democrat from California, was with protesters or mobs, the mob violent people outside the police station in Brooklyn Center, Minnesota. This is from Breitbart. and she told people to take to the streets should Derek Chauvin not be convicted for murder. Watch this.
Yes, I would like to see the bill in Congress pass on police reform, but I know that the right wing, the racists, are opposed to it, and I don't know what's going to happen to it. But I know this: we've got to stay in the street, and we've got to demand justice. Well, we're looking for a guilty verdict. We're looking for a guilty verdict, and we're looking to see if all of the talk that took place and has been taking place after they saw what happened to George Floyd, if nothing does not happen, then we know that we've got to not only stay in the street, but we've got to fight for justice.
What should protesters do?
Well, we got to stay on the street, and we've got to get more active. We've got to get more confrontational. We've got to make sure that they know that we mean business.
Amazing, right? This is why females should not be in control of anything. They're emotional, they're angry, and they make horrible decisions. The wicked witch of the West should not be in Congress. And if the Republicans were on our side, if they were supporting the Republican voters, Maxie Waters would be out of Congress. She would be censored and put out. If a white female Republican would call it for violence, they would put them out of Congress. But because Maxie Waters is a black female liberal, and the rhino Republicans are afraid to be called racist, or they want the same thing Maxie Waters want, she stays. That's mind-blowing to me. This is what we have come to in America. This is what we have come to. And because of fear, it's got to get worse. You hear Maxie Waters say, she want mob justice. That's what she wants. You hear her say that if it doesn't go their way, they're going to stay in the streets. Mob justice is not justice. And America has spoiled these people. You've not told them the truth over the years. You've not told them the truth over the years. They haven't gotten worse. You're giving them reparations and affirmative action. You let them in your schools, your homes, and look what they've done. They only got worse. They've not gotten better. It has not improved. It's only gotten worse. The blacks are worse today than any other time in the history of America. Maxie Waters want more confrontation if they don't get what they want. This is a so-called lawmaker out there encouraging breaking the law. There should be mobs and mobs of white, black, and others in the street denouncing her, having her arrested, put out of Congress. She's not fit to be in Congress. She's really not fit to live in America. She's living in a, $3 or $4 million home in California. She doesn't live amongst the people. She's protected by bodyguards and armed protection and everything. But she wants you fighting and living a horrible life so she can stay in office. She can gain more money. What a sad way to live. The Daily Warrior is reporting that several pig heads and blood smear. Several pig heads and blood smeared on house of Peterson, 20 years old, 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 20 years Chauvin defense witness who said Floyd's death was accidental. They want mob justice. That's not justice, folks. It's not the way things should be in America. The inmates are truly running the asylum. And the people are afraid of the inmates. Fear is not good. And men, you need to start standing up for good so that the ladies can see the right way to go. It's the same as if Christ is not in your life. Men cannot see the right way to go. They've been turned away from the Father. Look how blind they are. Once they turn back to the light, which is the Father, then they'll be fine. Amazing. And don't forget to like, follow, tweet, subscribe, and share the Jesse Lee Peterson radio show, folks. We really appreciate it. We are at war. It is a spiritual battle for the soul of America. And it's going to take all of us to do it.